Peace, everyone. This is Butterscud with the Go Hard Nation podcast, coming to you live from Norfolk, Virginia. Welcome, everyone. We got a good one today. We got a good one today. We're going to talk about the quintessential black athlete using the dilemma between Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. That was the championship that happened this Saturday, Sunday, where LSU beat Iowa for the championship, and there was a little issue after that because the young lady, Angel Reese, thought it was proper to give the "You Can't See Me" Cena sign, and it was from her incident she had with not the incident that they had, but when Caitlin Clark gave South Carolina the "You Can't See Me" Cena gesture. It was an incident that made news. That one didn't make news, but the Angel Reese one did. All right, we're going to get into it. Let me give you my analysis of that situation, and I'm going to tell you my reasons, not really the all-out, it's my truth that people like to use sometimes, even though I don't believe in that saying, my truth and your truth stuff, but I'm going to give you my analysis of that, and here it is. At the end of the day, Caitlin Clark was wrong and Angel Reese was justified. People gonna dislike that, but I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you from an athlete's point of view, someone that played sports. One thing we were always taught as athletes is never give anyone a reason to be motivated to beat you. It was back in the days we used to call it bulletin board propaganda. Our coaches would show us stuff that would motivate us. Sometimes racial, sometimes benign, just a little thing that made people that motivated you to win against another person. I'm going to give you a personal story. Back in the days when I used to wrestle, I wrestled for Indian River, and I had to wrestle a guy from the Western Branch wrestling team, and I don't remember his name, but I remember they used to call him Spider-Man. So, and the reason they call him Spider-Man is because when he got down in the wrestling stance, he got down real like he was Spider-Man, like he was posing like Spider-Man. It was over the top, but it was just a wrestling stance. But he was successful in using that Spider-Man stance. So every day that I came to practice, coaches would put up pictures of Spider-Man. Every time he came by, he would act like he was shooting a web on me or something else like that, man. And that aggravated me to the point where I didn't want to see this guy win. I didn't want to lose to this guy. It frustrated me because it was like, man, what you going to do with Spider-Man? You can't beat Spider-Man. So it motivated me to the point that I wanted to beat Spider-Man, and not just beat him, but pin him. And I successfully did that. So, this is how this plays out in the Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark thing. When Caitlin Clark did that, she gave LSU, when she did it first, the Cena "You Can't See Me" sign, she first gave LSU bulletin board material that motivated them to beat her or beat her team, Iowa. Now, this is why I say, when you do something first, you make sure that the job is done. When Angel Reese gave that Cena sign, the job was done. The championship was won. So when she did that sign, she was justified in doing it where Caitlin Clark was not justified in doing it. Now, you can make it a racial thing, and which played a part in the people talking about it, the newscasters and the sports editors and whatnot. But the fact of it is, when taking racial situation out, is you do not give the team motivation through propaganda or through doing gestures and things of the sort, and don't think that that's not going to come back on you. Also, in the case where they say Angel Reese showed her finger and pointed to a finger, that might be considered a thing that happens in LSU, because I did see Burrow when he won the NCAA championship. He too pointed to his finger. You know, you can go look it up as a championship thing. And Burrow is a white quarterback, an excellent white quarterback at that. And he too pointed at his finger like, "Give me my ring." Okay, so we're gonna have to leave that situation alone, because one was bulletin board material and the other one was winning the championship. And I personally don't feel as though there's a problem once you win the ring, when you win the championship. We all want that championship, man. When we was athletes, we all felt as though the only way to consider yourself good or the best is to win it all. So if you haven't won it all yet, and listen to all those young athletes, male, female, black or white, if you haven't won it all yet, if you don't have a ring, if you don't have that championship, and you took it to the edge and whipped everyone's ass to get it, there's no need to be out there, you know, showing off, doing gestures, giving people motivation to put it on you. So you're going to have to they're going to chill with that, black or white. I have an issue with black athletes that, you know, they so busy showing off and they so busy doing stuff that they can't even learn to play properly, or that they'll throw the ball down before they even get into the end zone, or they're dunking and acting like they did so much and they down 20, 30 points. That's ignorant. Or you're doing that and you haven't even won the championship. That's when I feel as though, yeah, man, you know, all that showing off, man, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's a thing that the athlete should be doing. You know, you look stupid dunking on somebody and showing off and, you know, doing your hand like this and everything, and you down 20 points in a game. That doesn't come off as well. So, Caitlin Clark, well done as far as you played, and that was a beautiful thing, but you got to win that championship. Angel Reese, I like how you backed up all the naysayers and the people that was talking about you, calling you ghetto and hood and whatnot, and you won that championship. So bravo to you. You know, like I've said, this is a bigger picture, man. This is a problem that we as a people, as the black athletes, we should address. You know, this has always been an issue between us. What they don't understand is that your color is motivation for us. Your attitude is motivation to make us do better, make us fight harder and do more to win, because we understand that that's what's been holding us back. Now there's issues that maybe motivate white folks. For instance, a LeBron James makes damn near $400 million a year. Not a year, in his contract. And there's other people that they make a lot of money. I looked at a few players, Durant. A lot of these cats make a whole lot of money on the money they make a year. The Ja Morants, all them, Durant. These people make a lot of money. That could be motivation to other players to dominate them or to show them up. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always because one is white and one is black. because I was looking at what's the guard from the Lakers, Reed? What do they call him? Hillbilly. Look on Hillbilly Kobe, because he used to love Kobe so much and everything. You know, we root for cats like that. You know, that's something that we all can get behind. You know, but there's other people that say he already had money. He don't need to be in the league. I heard that his parents own 300 acres of land and, you know, well off. So to another ball player, they could be like, man, you know what? He don't even need to be out here, man. He got money. His family got money. You know, that's an issue that you got to minimize all the motivation against you as much as possible. A lot of these athletes, some do, some don't. It's the ones that when you flaunt and do crazy gestures and everything, you got to be winning that championship. You got to win that chip. It's not, we don't think none of that is, I personally as an athlete, I don't believe that any of that is something that you need to be doing right now until you win that chip, until you get that ring. You know, even a Barkley, who I told you about the Barkley effect, and that, you know, he uses that to push an agenda, but he knows that I can only do so much because I don't have a ring. And Michael Jordan took that ring from him. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I had but you gotta know when something is pushed by, you know, propaganda for your team and everything, because Barkley knows. Barkley said, as much as Barkley, as you say, Barkley made coon or he roots for white teams now, back in the day, I seen what Barkley told people. Yeah, Bird is this, Bird is that, but he's white. You know what I'm saying? Bird, he's great, he's this and that, but he's still white. See, we got to understand, man, I've played ball with white folks and basketball, football, you know, people will say to each other, oh man, you got the white boy on you. You should be shining. This is your chance to shine. Oh, the white boy's on you. He's not going to play D. You know, that's our motivation. Now, the white boy's motivation could be, oh, okay, they think I'm the white boy. They think I'm going to, I'm going to be easy pickings. And, you know, that's the motivation that we do when we play against each other. You know, that's like a big man, you know, they switch up on him and they got a little man on. What's the word? Mouse in the house. You got to feed him the ball because he knows this is something that I got to, you know, I should be able to dominate. And the dude that's a small guy that's in the paint trying to fight him off or trying to defend him, that's motivation for him. Oh, you think I'm the mouse in the house? So, you know, all these things are motivational things to help us battle on the field. Now, you know, I don't see a big issue with it. I don't see a problem with it at all, man. I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad that Angel Reese did what she did, and Caitlin Clark, she plays an excellent game. She's an excellent ball player. She's supposed to be the female Steph Curry. She hits them threes. I see it. She's tough. But you got to understand, we are motivated by different things. At the end of the day, when you're a pro, you're motivated by that money. I don't care who's in front of you, white, black, whatever. But in these athletic LSUs and the college and NCAAs, these people are motivated by different things like pride and your team number and your team. And the number on the name on the front of your jersey instead of the one on the back. Sometimes these basketball teams don't even have, or football teams don't even have names on the back, like Penn State, because it's all about the name on the front. So, you know, your coaches will use anything to motivate you so that you win, racial or not. Now, we all know that. I even believe Caitlin Clark knows that, man. She took it with a grain of salt. But it's these commentators that need to be checked. It's these Obermans and the commentators that call her pieces of you know what and and said she was classless and everything like that. But like you say, they didn't do their homework. They didn't see that, when Reese pointed to her finger, Burrow did the same thing. When Caitlin Clark, when she did it to Caitlin Clark did it to South Carolina, and they trying to use what Don Staley said about how they said about her. That was just motivation. They won it last year. This year they're gonna want to come back. So all that's motivation. What you think you're doing to somebody else isn't doing nothing but motivating the next athlete. So bravo. Get it in there. Plus, not to mention you're giving up a magic bird dynamic in the league anyway, because both of these young ladies are going to the league. Both of them going to win on the teams that they're going to. But this is going to give me the reason to watch the WNBA, because I love a challenge. I love when our people are challenged. I love when our young ladies and our young men are pushed to the limit. Because, see, y'all are looking at these like Angel Reese is this party girl and Caitlin Clark, these girls are gym rats. I hate to say it. I don't hate to say it, but they're gym rats. These girls spend a lot of time on the basketball court, hearing them tennis shoes squeaking across the hard press. I used to remember that smell of the grass when I played football, the funky feet in the locker room with the corn chips and sweat, But that was part of the game. That's basketball. That's football. That's athletics, It's something that motivates our teams, and it's going to be used on a lot of different occasions. So this ain't going to be the first, and it won't be the last. It's just you racializing this and making it an issue. So enough of that racially motivated stuff. Just look at this competition. Don't be out here giving anybody the Cena or gesturing about anything until you win that chip. Until you won all your games, and until you solidified your championship. All the gestures, all the all that stuff is unnecessary. But when you win, that's the spoils of war. You can give them the Cena. You can Dougie in the end zone when the championship is over. You do all that stuff. You can dunk on everybody and then dive in the crowd and stuff. So, that's my take on that. It was an excellent game, man. I watched it, man. I enjoyed every minute of it. And I hope that next year can be just as competitive. I hope these two young ladies go to the league and blow up. Caitlin Clark with her threes and Angel Reese, dominating on the bottom. So, with that, this is not going to be a long one today, man. I had a lot of business I had to take care of, man. I'm officially a homeowner now, and had to take care of that today. Signed my name so many times. It was crazy, but it's over. And I'm going home and relax and celebrate, and I hope that everyone out there is having a wonderful day. It was warm today. Goodness gracious, it was warm. Man, it was crazy today. So, and another thing I want to check with you guys. I want to let you guys know that please check with me on Facebook, but also check with me on YouTube. I can use the likes and the subscribes because I found out, I thought Go Hard Nation was a hashtag or it was going under, and when people say they would go to YouTube looking for it, they didn't find it. So I'm under Butter Scud. Butter Scud Go Hard Nation podcast. If you look up that, you should find this and a few other podcasts that I've done, and we're gonna and I hope that I can build a station in this channel so that we can get bigger and better, man. I can get some screen on screen in here. I'm having a time with this OBS, but it's gonna get done. We're trying to get better here. I'm trying to do stuff, man, that's not just me, but others. Maybe I can get a few interviews in, and maybe I can get a few other points of view in. Bring a lot of people on to the podcast and to the situation that we got over here. So if you get a chance, look me up on, of course, I'm on Instagram with the Go Hard Nation, but I need you on YouTube. Help me out a little bit. Subscribe, like, share. You can do that on Facebook also, but I'm trying to build up a little situation going here. So if you like what we're doing here, and you can feel some, and you can get some value out of what I'm saying, please check me out. Please let me know something. Like you say, I got a email, gohardgear@AOL.com. I got when you subscribe to me and you give me a like, maybe you can give me a comment or two, telling me what you feel about the situation and how we can get better. So with that being said, going home, I'm gonna relax, man, and we're gonna do some things and chill out. Peace, family. Have a wonderful day, and I will check with you guys on the next podcast. Bye.